Just in case you didn't know, today I am dressed up as a penguin. I have my flippers on. They don't really fit me well. As you may all know, I decided to do a spooky Halloween TBR. So the first book that I finished in the month of October was Gone Girl by Gillian Flynn. I thought that this book really fit into my theme, and I'd rather not give you a synopsis about this because I feel like it's gonna spoil you, so I suggest you to not even bother read the back. Just know that it's a dark book, it's a psychological thriller and a mystery book. There are two narrators in this book, which is the husband and also the wife. And I thought that the fact that the wife's perspective was in a diary entry was genius, so I really enjoyed this book. I gave it a 4.5 out of 5 stars. For some reason, a lot of people didn't like the characters in this book, but for me, I really love how they think, and I couldn't hate them. I just really enjoyed the way they think. Next, I picked up The Fifth Wave by Rick Yancey. I did a non-spoiler review, so I will make sure to link it on the description box. And yeah, I hope you check that out. And I gave this a 4.5 out of 5 stars. The Infinite Sea came out, and so I picked it up from the library and I got it. And it's so much shorter than The Fifth Wave. Like, if you can see that, yeah, it's wow. It's just, I just can't wait for the third one. From this, I don't really have any theories on what the third one could be because anything can happen in this book. So yes, 4.5 out of 5 stars, just like The Fifth Wave. Also, if you guys have been reluctant to pick this series up, I definitely suggest you to pick it up because I think that it lived up to the hype. Next, I also picked up a hype book that was described as haunting and dreamlike by Cassandra Clare, and that was The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer. A lot of people really love this book, and like I get why they like it, but for some reason it didn't live up to the hype for me. But I am still continuing on, and for some reason I didn't like Noah Shaw. I don't know why. I would give you a synopsis, but I think you're better off not knowing much about it because when I read this book I didn't bother reading the synopsis, and I think I enjoyed it more, but then like around halfway through the book I decided to read the back, and I just wish I didn't because it kind of ruined the whole mystery thing for me. So I gave this a 3.5 out of 5 stars. Then I picked up The Evolution of Mara Dyer, and I seriously loved this one more than the first one. And yeah, it's so much thicker, and I was so enjoying this book because it was so intense near the end. I was reading it and I was not aware that I was on the last page. Then I turned and I got this. It was so disappointing. The end of book 2? What? What? Oh, I need the third book now. I gave this 4 out of 5 stars. And if you guys have read The Unbecoming of Mara Dyer and you weren't sure if you wanted to continue on, I highly suggest you to at least give this sequel a try because you will love it. There's more things happening. There's a new location and more characters. So yes, definitely pick this thing up. And last but not least, I read Animal Farm by George Orwell. Ariel Bissett really enjoys this book, and I have to say I do too, and I'm so glad that I decided to read it. The cool thing about this book is that instead of having people, they are animals. The farm animals realized that they weren't really treated well and they wanted their freedom, so when they fought for their freedom, at first it went really well, but then it started going downhill because stuff happens. And I suggest you to pick this book up because it's only 90 pages or 96 pages. It's really short, and if you love dystopian, definitely give this one a go. So those were all the books that I read in October. I will show you 3 of the books that I'm currently reading, and the first one is something that you've already seen last month, and it is The Scorched Trials by James Dashner. The last time you saw a video with this thing, I was on page 92, and now I am on page 99. I'm making some progress, guys. I decided I'm going to read this with an audiobook to help me motivate myself, so yeah, I think after I finish this I won't be going to Death Cure. I don't think I'll be finishing the series, but if you really love this series then definitely try and convince me. I just need some motivation, that's really all. And you guys like take me seriously for this? I don't know. I don't know, I'm gonna wear it anyway, even though I'm really hot. The second book that I'm currently reading is The Warrior Heir by Cindy Williams Chima. I am on page 12, which is only like the prologue, but so far so good. I can't wait to get so into this, and they said that the second book is like so much better than the first book, so I can't wait to continue on with the series if I end up liking it. And last but not least, I'm currently reading a play for school, and that is Othello by William Shakespeare. I can't remember what year like this play was set in, but it's about this Moor who isn't really accepted in society, but it's just so interesting, guys. Like, a lot of themes are in there, like racism, jealousy, love, hate, a lot of things. And I'm currently reading it by myself, so because I want to finish it before we see the play, and I have to learn the important quotes, which I really need to be doing that right now instead of reading other books. But I really like this play. At first I didn't think it would, because I kind of wish we did Macbeth so I could steal my sister's notes, but we're doing Othello, and I'm glad we are because I really like it. My favorite character so far is Iago. I hate him, but I also like him. So yeah, that's that. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and comment down whatever you want because you can. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!